Well, just about time to get groundhogged.
And the Monday Midnight Countdown begins now.
Uh-huh. So it's not going to repeat? All this really was a long, terrible dream.
Zero! Welcome to Sunday, everybody. We're here to kick off your night right.
Wait, come again?
Welcome to All Night Japan, Sunday edition.
Come on, no. No, 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 no. Seriously, just hold up, please. And there's Mizuki's email. I'm not getting out of this one so easily, I guess. Man, why me? I just don't get it. This time, I'm actually gonna tell him I can't make it. Don't want to leave him hanging all day. Again. Okay, conscience clear. I just have to make sure I send this response email every day till this whole mess is fixed. Or until I die. Gotta say, the whole Eternal Sunday thing isn't nearly as glamorous as I'd hoped. Might as well just go to sleep. Pretty pooped after all that craziness today. Good night, Sunday. See you Sunday. Hmm? Who could that be at this hour? I didn't order something same-day delivery before I went to bed, did I? What?
Now that's the face of a man who just woke up.
What are you two doing here?
You're supposed to be meeting up with us in 5 minutes, dingus!
We naturally assumed you'd sleep through it, so we're here to wake you up. I was hoping you'd surprise me, but no.
Okay, that's called burying the lead. I meant, how are you here? How do you even know where I live?
I'd anticipated that you'd completely blow off your obligations, so I had Pin-kun tail you home last night.
So there.
Seriously?
I must say, this apartment's much nicer than I'd expected. For a neat, though, it's a bit ostentatious.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I get a pretty good allowance.
That wasn't a compliment. Anyway, come on. We need to get over to Ryu's handshake event on the double.
You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong... After the mini concert, I'll be shaking everyone's hand, so I hope you'll stick around. I can't wait to meet you.
Of course! You are my angel, Mippity Mom!
See what your tardiness has wrought? We missed the beginning of the event.
Well, there's always tomorrow. We can just call it a day for today.
No, we might not be too late to find what we're looking for.
Your encouragement means the world to me. And to show my appreciation, I have a new song for you today.
We'll wait until the concert's over, and then get back to hunting for clues. If anybody says something notably different than yesterday, or acts suspiciously, then we've found our deluser. Sorry, Asahi, but he's all yours.
Hey, take responsibility for your own plan, why don't you?
Oh, wait. We need to approach him exactly as we did yesterday. As far as he knows, he's never met us before. Theoretically.
Oh, yeah, I guess that'd make sense. Okay, then. Let's give this a shot.
What do I do? I got all worked up and overstimulated during the concert.
Oh, boy.
Mippity Mop is still so green, but her stage presence is beyond godly. She's a natural-born idol through and through. Oh, I just want to touch her hand so badly. Hey, what do you want?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just pretend like we were never here.
What a weirdo.
Suspicious behavior. It's him. It's gotta be him. I've never seen anybody more suspicious.
Well, I sympathize with the sentiment. That was the same thing he said yesterday, word for word. I think we can cross him off our potential delosers list.
At long last, I can finally shake hands with my beloved Mippity Mop. I have 300 tickets to use up. By my valuation, that means I get to spend a lot of quality time with her.
Hey, mind if I ask you some questions?
She's so new, yet already so popular. I knew my valuations were on the money. A talent like this truly does come along only once every 2,000, nay, every 20,000 years. Which is why I simply must leave my dear Mippity Mop with a lasting impression. Give her the handshake of a lifetime. The time is nigh. By my valuation, touching the bare hand of the seraphic Mippity Mop will be akin to...
That's the same thing he said yesterday, unfortunately.
What's that supposed to mean? And who gave you permission to talk to me anyway? Am I supposed to know you?
Oh, no, we were talking about and to somebody else, I swear. Definitely not you, so no worries. You already know what I'm going to say, don't you, Saki?
I do. And yes, that was suspicious behavior, but he's not our man.
Okay, let's check on Goggles and see what there is to see.
Hold on. I was the one who spoke to him yesterday, so I should be the one to talk to him today as well. Hello. Sorry to bother you again, but would you mind if we spoke with you a little more about, Mippity Mop?
I don't know what happened. Mippity Mop just didn't seem herself today. Like she was kind of... down. Maybe I made her sad. Did I do something I shouldn't have?
Can you hear me?
Oh no. I never thought I'd be so worried about her.
Hello? Earth to Goggles?
What can I do to help my poor Mippity Mop? I've got it! When I was hurting, Mippity Mop smiled at me, and it made me feel better. So this time, I'll smile at her. I'll smile and make her feel like 100 million yen.
And he's off to smile at a child.
Did you hear him cry out like that? He really startled me.
I think old Goggles is our guy. That couldn't have been further from what he told us yesterday.
I think so too. Come on, we've got to catch him before he gets away. time.
Huh? It's you!
I take it that means you remember us.
But isn't this the first time we've met, Mr. Megane Taro? I'll just come right out and ask then. Are you the one who spawned this idle delusion?
I don't know what you're talking about!
He got away. Speedy little guy, isn't he?
That's all right, though. Did you see? He was visibly shaken.
Which means the entrance to the delusionscape.
Should be. Come on, let's get back to the event to find out for sure.
Hey, a clothing store! Wonder if they have anything in my size.
Okay, so where's the door?
That's odd. I don't see it anywhere. Is it possible that he wasn't our deluser after all? The things he said were definitely different than before, and his behavior was the definition of strange.
Are you telling me we were after the wrong guy this whole time?
I find that hard to believe, but we'll lay this mystery to rest tomorrow. And so help me, Asahi, if you're late this time... You're late!
Sorry. Didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Well, believe it or not, that's what happens when you don't wake up on time. The event's about to end.
You see Goggles anywhere?
Unfortunately not. It doesn't seem like he made it here today.
Thank you all so much!
Well, that's the end of the concert.
Let's talk to the attendees again and see if anything's different. Asahi,
Yeah.
What do I do? I got all worked up and overstimulated during the concert.
Oh, boy.
Mippity Mop is still so green, but her stage presence is beyond godly. She's a natural-born idol through and through. Oh, I just want to touch her hand so badly.
Let's just go.
good call.
At last. At long last. I can finally shake hands with my beloved Mippity Mop. I have 300 tickets to use up. By my valuation, that means I get to spend a lot of quality time with her.
And that's a nope. Goggles never showed after all, huh?
Which suggests that he is the deluser. But if so, why hasn't the entrance to the delusionscape materialized yet?
Maybe we're overlooking something. Or someone.
You might be right. Let's go over the facts again and try to sort things out.
Sure, but let's do it on Junk Street. The event's all but over at this point.
So, is Megane Taro really our deluser here, or not?
Everybody else is recycling the same old lines and been pumped to shake Ryu's hand like it's their first time. You know, maybe I should get in on the whole handshake thing myself.
That's it! That's the answer!
But what is? Did you figure it out?
We've been thinking much too narrowly this whole time. Even within all the repeated words, there have been clues.
What kinds of clues?
It all comes back to the handshake event itself. Think about it.
You're gonna have to enlighten me here.
Well, first there was Chunk Widebody. Do you remember what he said?
Wahaha!
Not that, you dingus! He said,
Oh, I just want to touch her hand so badly.
that he wanted to touch Ryu's hand. And then there was Twiggy Slims. Do you remember what he said?
By my valuation.
What he said was...
Which is why I simply must leave my dear Mippity Mop with a lasting impression. Give her the handshake of a lifetime!
That he wanted to leave a lasting impression on Ryu. What I'm getting at is, neither of them had actually shaken Ryu's hand yet when we spoke with them. But Megane Taro was a different story.
I was one of the first in line to shake her hand. Can't believe she gave a guy like me such a kind smile. Her hand was so tiny, too. I don't think I can bring myself to wash this hand for the rest of the day.
He said he couldn't bring himself to wash his hand, remember?
Haha, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Old Goggles had already shaken Ryu's hand.
Nailed it. The only person to have actually gotten his handshake was the only person to change his speech.
But doesn't that just confirm that he's our deluser?
It takes two people to shake hands, Asahi.
You don't mean...
I do. Our deluser is none other than Mippity Mop herself, Ryu Momose.
Whoa. I didn't even consider her. But wait, if that's the case, then...
I know what you're going to ask. Why is Megane Taro the only one who didn't show up today?
Yeah, it doesn't add up. I mean, the other two theoretically had their hands shaken eventually, right? If the handshake's the key, they should be exhibiting some differences with each loop too, right?
It could be us. Our interference may have altered the course of events.
What do you mean by our interference?
We're unaffected by the reset effect of the time loop. Outsiders in a world on repeat. And when we thought we were onto something, we sought to disrupt Megane Taro's actions.
Lord almighty, Asahi! Control your stomach! We're trying to have a serious conversation here!
Huh? That wasn't me. That has to have been you, Pinkun.
My stomach noises are much cuter and more delicate, like puppies playing beautiful music on a harp in a garden.
Well, that just leaves...
I'm sorry, Pinkun.
Yeah?
It was me.
Yeah?
Do you want to go get something to eat? It's getting late. We can have a nice meal, then break till tomorrow.
Thanks. I'd like that.
Yeah, let's do it! I'm in the mood for some nice fatty tuna myself.
How about no? You can't even eat in public, can you?
No good jerkface neat.
What say you to ramen? I've got a craving and know this great spot on the edge of Junk Street that I bet you'd love. You down, Saki?
It would be my first time. Do you think I'd be okay? I mean, aren't ramen joints kind of scary?
What have people been telling you? In this day and age, even lone high school girls don't bat an eye at eating ramen.
Yeah, but I'm a country girl with simple tastes. I like my gyro-style broth with quail eggs and my tonkotsu noodles firm.
Yo, that's pro-tier ramenology. You are definitely not a simple country girl. You might even be able to out-ramen me. Anyway, just follow me. I won't steer you wrong on this one.
Thank you, Asahi.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh man, I'm beat.
But you're hardly late at all. For you, that's quite the accomplishment.
Hey, I can get stuff done when I put my mind to it.
Shame it's such a rare occurrence. But now we have time to question people both before and after their handshakes.
Right, and we'll need to pay special attention to how that changes things. Any sign of Goggles today?
None, I'm afraid. Which is why we need to be extra vigilant and try to find the real source of this delusion. Hmm?
What do I do? What should I say to her? What can I say to her?
This is new, right?
Yeah, he's even got a different vibe in general today. Asahi, if you please.
Hey, you got a minute?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you. Has Mippity Mop already shaken everybody's hands yet?
No, it hasn't started. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what to say to her when it's my turn. I've got to figure out how I can make Mippity Mop feel better. Because I'm feeling pretty good. Wait for me, Mippity Mop.
You may be onto something, Saki. That was even weirder than usual.
But what does it mean? Nobody's even shaken Ryu's hand yet.
At long last, the handshake event with Mippity Mop begins. Oh, I'm so nervous. By my valuation, the most appropriate words for a situation like this are,
Check it out, Saki. The handshake event hasn't started yet, but he's already acting differently than yesterday.
Let's see where this goes.
what can I do to fill the hole in Mippity Mop's heart? Even my valuations have failed to provide me an answer. And the shaking of the hands will begin so soon. Could it be that my valuations have gone completely awry? But you are priceless, Mippity Mop. You are sacred and majestic. I offer you all that I have to give.
We're definitely pre-handshake, but none of this fits my theory.
The conversation has definitely taken a turn for the weirder, I'll say that. Everybody's different this time around. Okay, I officially have no idea what's going on anymore.
I'm just as lost as you are. Something's afoot for sure. But what?
Well, the answers won't come to us if we're just standing around here. Wanna go grab a bite? I could use a break.
You know what? That sounds great. Let's cool our heads for a bit and come back with a fresh perspective.
How about curry today? I know a really good spot, though it's a little bit of a haul from here.
No, ramen's fine with me. I mean, I'm not a fan of greasy foods, but I wouldn't want to make you walk. The place we went yesterday's fine.
Nah, it's cool. The walk's really not all that bad. Plus, eating at the same place 2 days in a row is a little...
I don't care. My heart's set on ramen now, so ramen it shall be. The same shop we enjoyed yesterday, too.
Guess even my meals aren't safe from this time loop. Ooh, Kotari ramen 2 days in a row is not easy on the old stomach.
You think? I thought it was just as easy to eat today as it was yesterday.
Weren't you saying you're not that into ramen? What was all that about? Whoever she was, she looked like she was in a hurry.
She was indeed. Very cute and constructed, though. Like an idol.
Wait, do you think it was Mippity Mop?
Asahi, take cover!
Mippity Poo! Wait for me! Wait for me!
Why won't you tell us what happened? Is my valuation incorrect?
What's going on? Are her fans chasing her?
Something's not right here. Asahi, we have to follow them.
Hey, wait, ow! Let go of my arm!
Come on, run!
Wait, wait! If we want to catch up, we should go this way. It's a shortcut. We'll head him off at the pass. Hey, over here!
Don't worry. He may look like one of them, but you can trust him. He'll keep you safe.
One of them? Look, just hide behind me, Mippity Mop. That should keep you out of eyeshot.
Oh, okay.
By my valuation, she should be over here somewhere. Mippity Mop, where did you go? Onward, Wide Body. Let us resume our search over that way.
Phew. I think we lost them. Thank you. Both of you.
No, think nothing of it.
You're Ryu Momose, are you not? Oh, are you familiar with my work?
Familiar nothing. We were at your big event at the Versailles.
Oh my gosh, really? Wow, thank you so much!
You idols sure do have it rough, though. Were those two idiots waiting in the shadows to harass you or something?
No, it's nothing like that. They weren't harassing me. Those people are fans who've come out to cheer me on, even though I'm still so new and inexperienced. Not harassers.
Fans or harassers, it still looked like you were running for your life.
That was just a little misunderstanding. It was all my fault.
Wow, taking the blame for being chased by your fans. You couldn't be a more picture-perfect idol if you tried.
Oh no, I'm not just saying that. I really mean it. Honest. Still, it makes me so happy to hear you say something so nice about me.
God, how can you be so cute?
Excuse me, Asahi. I'm noticing a distinct difference between the way you address her and the way you address me.
Well, duh. I'm starting to think I'm gonna have to stand in that handshake line tomorrow myself. Actually, yesterday it was right about now that we...
What are you doing?
Mippity Mop didn't come this way at all yesterday, did she? Which means...
Finally catching on, are you? Those two fans chasing her all the way out here worry me, though. It's very strange.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but is something wrong?
What? Wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing, sorry. Just, private. Now that I think of it, we might want to skedaddle.
Good plan. There's a chance those two fans might double back this way.
Why don't you let me see you off?
But I don't want to trouble you.
Trust me, he'd be happy to. And though he's a NEET, he knows Akihabara like the back of his hand. So no matter where you need to be, I'm sure that he'll get you there safely.
Not sure if compliment or insult.
Well, are you 100% sure it wouldn't be a bother?
200%. In fact, I'd be more bothered if I couldn't escort you back.
Thank you so very much.
So where exactly do you need to go?
To Akihabara Station if you don't mind. But if it's too far, you can just leave me right here. It's totally fine.
Roger that. No matter where you need to go in Akihabara, I'll make sure that you get there safe and sound.
I've never seen you so eager, Asahi.
headed into the Delusionscape? I'll, keep watch outside.
And we're here. Little late to be asking this now, but are you sure you don't need us to escort you any farther?
Oh, no, this is fine. Thank you so very much. I take the train from here every day, so I'll be a-okay.
You're so sweet and modest for an idol. What would you say to Big Sis Saki buying you some candy sometime?
I'd love that. Asahi, Saki, thank you both so much for taking care of me today.
Ah! An idol actually knows my name.
Is now really the time for this, Asahi?
Oh, and feel free to call me Ryu. Once again, thank you ever so much. From the very bottom of my heart.
So, is it okay that we just let her go like that?
Yeah, I think we've done all we can for today. But these strange events are really perturbing.
You mean Mippity Mop's behavior?
Ryu's certainly a part of it, but her two pursuant fans and the still absent Megane Taro only deepen the mystery. I feel like we're getting close to cracking the case, though. Tomorrow, we may finally get our answers.
Yo, Saki, why is this so much fun for you?
Huh?
It's just, I don't think most people would take the whole delusions encroaching upon reality thing so well.
I guess I like it when my life isn't predictable. And you have to admit, nullifying delusions is pretty fun. Who'd want to go to school day in and day out anyway? Be the same as everyone else? It's boring. Wearing the same uniform as everyone else, doing the same things after school? I hated it. Then one day, I found a mysterious door. At first, I had no idea what I was looking at, but I went through anyway. And I met someone strange on the other side. Someone who taught me what I know now about the Delusionscape, the Delusions that inhabit it, and the necessity of nullifying it all. Regular people didn't understand. How could they? They couldn't even see it. Only a select few can nullify delusions. In my mind, it sounded like someone was saying, "We finally found you." On that day, my life was changed forever. So from then on, I've been living as a chosen one.
Wow, this is the first I've heard of any of that.
It happened a short time before I met you, Pin-kun.
A chosen one, huh? I wouldn't mind being chosen. Chosen to sit on my butt all day as the world passes me by.
Oh, come on. I was trying to be forthcoming in everything.
There's no such thing as a chosen neat, dingus. Nobody wants the Lord of the Lazy.
Yeah. Well, this unchosen NEET is about to head back to his NEET realm in which he is Lord of the Lazy. Later.
Remember, we meet tomorrow at the event space. And promise you won't be late.
I never make a promise I can't keep.
And he's late.
It wasn't my fault. My futon just loves me too much to let me go.
Somehow, I believe that. You do spend a lot of time together. But I should really stop putting my faith in you.
Sorry.
Well, you didn't waste the entire day. The concert's nearly over, though, so let's hurry up and ask some questions. But advanced warning, there's something particularly off about the fans today.
Huh? How so?
They all seem so despondent? You'll see what I mean when you talk to them. Come on, let's get investigating.